Hey, is this on? This is just very short, live, showing you some of my plants. This is my Encyclia Marii, which is my favorite Phalaenopsis. This is Phalaenopsis Marii. Did I say Encyclia? Phalaenopsis Marii. It is the photo that is on my on my YouTube. That is the background. Nice spike. These like it a little bit cooler, high humidity, of course. A little more on the shadier side. They usually bloom towards the end of the winter on old or new spikes. I've had to really watch this really close because of the scale and mealybugs that love to hang out on the these spikes, inflorescence, and down in where the new leaf comes out. This is my Longa calcar and Gracum Longa calcar, which is a variety of Superbum or Eburnum. Very nice. And this is I think it's Encyclia tenpensis that is slowly getting more moisture after a little bit of a dry rest over the winter. What else is looking kind of good? My little Acreopsis down here, Liliofolia, is doing okay. Here is something really good. This is my little Hibiki baby Hibiki that I got from Peter Lynn Diamond Orchid, and you can see those little new growths that are coming out around the base. I know the big Hibiki blooms towards the beginning of spring, so hopeful for that. Also, something really good is, hey everybody, I'm not really looking at chat. Maybe I will. But I'm just showing you this briefly because I'm just waiting on my dinner date. Who's at church right now? This is my Epilalia Cattleya Jackie Bright, which I do have that cross upstairs that is in bloom and it is very fragrant. This has matured its pseudobulb. This one, and there's a sheath there. So hopefully it will give me some flowers. Now this back here that has also been resting, this is my Rufa, Encyclia Rufa, the most fragrantest Encyclia of all, and it has got a couple new growths that it gave me last year that are maturing pretty good. This little haggard looking thing is I know it's a Florida Stars, and this is good, as well as this. This is my North Miami, BC North Miami. Good. Let's turn over here, which is what I'm more excited about. This just opened a little bit more full today. And this is my Den Canaliculatum. And the tag is there, it's upside down, but these, and there's another spike peeking out back there. These like high humidity, they are in a growth phase right now. Not a growth phase, but a drought phase. They don't get any water except for the high humidity and shade. They like shade from the intense sun. And while they are resting, they are also completing their new growth. And then towards the end of the winter, they start putting up their spikes. These are classified as in the antelope section, and the flowers do get a little bit more open, but they are slow to open, very long-lasting flowers, and there is a slight fragrance, very, very slight fragrance. None now, but that's a nice species to have. I just repotted this angricoid, which I put a little bit of dragon's blood in there just because I wanted to protect it, even though I don't think it's rot. This is Angranthes Jade Dragon, and it's in moss with some lava rock. This here next to it is Epidendrum Adelic Run, which is a hybrid I got from Woodstream, and it's got another over here that the buds already came and left. But as long as these spikes remain green, they are capable of blooming. And here's one that is going to open up sometime soon, hopefully. Down here I have more angricoids. First, let me show you this, which I'm happy to say that it is still kicking it, despite being knocked out of its pot and carefully placed back in the pot, and it still has leaves. This is my very, very temperamental but bucket list plant, Epigenium Tretrianum or Leontii. Smells like coconut, like roasted coconut, I believe. Red magenta flowers that kind of come up from the spike from the top and can be very floriferous. Hopefully I'll be able to keep that alive. This is my last attempt. These are very, very finicky. Very finicky. And so far it has made it past a repot because I had repotted this and then it fell out of the pot. So anyway, moving on, here is another angricoid. This is my Angraecum leonis, which I am happy to say is still alive and well with the spike that it gave me after I got it. And then this spike, which it had, is still progressing slowly. It's giving me another leaf. Can't wait. Hopefully that will be my very first flower under my care in all these years if it goes to completion. Up here is a gift. I don't know if there's been named yet. This is a gift from Josh. This is an angricoid, and I probably have killed it because you can see how brown it is back here. This was just a bare root. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more on the moist side, just in an attempt. But with the thing with these orchids, they usually die from the base up, a very slow death. So even though that's still pretty turgid, hopefully that browning will stop. You know, I did put some dragon's blood on some things, and here is the brand that I use. Dragon's blood. You have to make sure that it is Croton lecherii. There is several different kinds of formulas of dragon's blood that are out there that are not what you want. This is the one you want, and this is sort of used like you would use cinnamon, and so you put it on what you would the area of that is rotting, brown rot, crown rot, whatever, and usually that works. I have put it on those little seedlings back there. We will see how those work. Let me put this stopper back there. Once again, this is dragon's blood. Okay, so we're back down here. This is Angraecum no. Ichlorianum. No, I'm sorry. This is uh, infundibulare. That's what it is. Infundibulare. Big sky. And since I've got it and put it on this, test it, it has put out roots, and there's a new leaf there. It's doing well. Next to it is its cousin, Angraecum ichlorianum. These have little white cute bucket flowers that are fragrant that come out from the nodes by the flowers. Same as these. These flowers are bigger than these, but same kind of, almost like a lady slipper, but it's white. And they are night fragrant. Infundibulare, no, ichlorianum is fragrant during the day and night. And these, of course, like higher humidity. They like good light. They like good air movement. And that's what they're getting here. Next door here, this is my Jumelita that just finished blooming, and it is giving me what looks like some new growths. I'm fine with that. Back there is what is left of my sad Distichum, which I just repotted it today because it was dying off. There are some pieces that are not dead, but I'm just kind of going to let it sit there. There are some green. But anyway, next door there is Arangus citrata or citrina, which bloomed. In the next door here is Arangus leafii, little bitty seedling. But over the winter, it did give me a nice little new leaf that's coming up from the top there. In front of this is my Arangus modesta, which I love, and it has been repotted into that mix. And it's just kind of dangling over. And down here is my Lystar, Angraecum Lystar, which is a cross. Not sure how well that's going to do. It's been repotted several times. Very clanky, wonky. Back here is a Linford White Beauty, Angraecum Linford White Beauty that's been repotted. Looks like it's been losing some leaves that are brown, but it's giving me some at the top, so we'll see. And up here is my Angraecum Scotianum. And then here is Arangus spiculata times Arrow. And then here is the Uriangus Victoria Nile. And here is another Angricoid. This is my Sertorchis cross. So, I am really happy and proud of the way all of these are looking in here. These encyclias that have been repotted. Even this Phalaenopsis here that has been repotted. This is a hybrid that I got from Norman's. But yeah, I am really pleased. And anyway, I'm going to get off here. But thanks for watching, folks. And as always, enjoy your orchids. Bye.